Hi everybody, this is Stacy with Industrial Rotor, and I'm often asked what's the difference between a professional sunshade and a decent sunshade, a decent, lesser expensive sunshade, I guess, and what you're competing with. And there is a huge difference. Number one, our product is made right here in the United States of America, backed up completely with a full satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it for any reason after you get it, send it back. We'll refund your money. We give you 14 days to really get it, test it out, make sure it works for you. After that, you have a 6-month repair or replace warranty, meaning if you have a problem, if you drop it and it gets broken, within that 6 months, you send it back to us. We'll either repair it or replace it. So we're here for you to make sure that you're taken care of. This is one that comes out of China. It's actually a knockoff of an American product here, which is really, really sad. That was made in USA by Hoodman, which Hoodman's a very reputable company. But there's a big difference between this and ours. Even with the Hoodman and ours, there's a big difference. Ours are made to be on set where you're at, where you're working in a professional environment, and you're under the rigors of, you know, everything that goes on with that environment. If you've ever been in a production environment, you've got to be ready to go when they say it's time to go. So you got to have, you don't want to be worried about your sunshade, whether it's going to fit or be flopping around or, you know, going to be square, you know, on your device. Also, you want it to be viewable by the DP. So, you know, you got the director of photography or the producer or the production manager, whoever. They could be looking over your shoulder at any time trying to get the shot the way that they want it, which is very, very important. Not the way you want it, but the way that they want it. So they may be looking over your shoulder. If you got another, if you're doing this professionally, most likely flying with somebody that's controlling your camera while you're flying as the pilot. If you're out flying a single operator unit, you still got to have this. If you're on set in a documentary environment, in a foreign country or anywhere, and you need to be fighting against the elements, or you never know what you're going to be thrown. Well, you got to have something that's going to stand up to that, and that's the reason people like the head pilot of ESPN and a full power company, their drone team has chosen us over everything else that's out there, because we work, and we work extremely well, and we back it up, and we back them up. So anyway, real quick, I want to show you what makes this thing so amazing and the difference between the two. And I've got another video that's going to have setup time and drop test and all kinds of stuff so you can see. Which one do I want to start off with? Let's start off with this one. This one's a rather popular sunshade. Move this controller out of the way. Setup time, I've got, like I said, another video that's actually puts these side by side, and I've put this together several times, so I've actually gotten rather proficient at it. That goes on. And one thing you're going to notice straight off the bat, and it's actually pretty decent at the moment, but these things always want to return to their stored state. So it'll start over time doing this right here. If you barely bump it, it's going to go unsquare. Every time. This is just barely bumping. Okay, so you got that issue. The other issue is you can, at this current thing, you can reach in here and do what you need to do as far as getting your item, getting to your screen. But when you put this on, well, let's go ahead and get it on. Remember how this goes every time. Going around like that. So once you get this on, it's hard to, you know, especially when you get it on the, well, let's go ahead and put it on the transmitter so I can show you. Now this is our small claw adapter that I have on this one. A very, it's a no slip adapter made by Industrial Rotor, so that's something you want to look at. getting ready to release those. We've actually not released the small claw. We've been selling them with our Master Series Mark IIs, but not as something that you can just purchase. So here you are, you're flying, and you have to, this is made for you to reach into and do this. It's very cumbersome. That's where I'll leave it to get in there. People like the 4 sides, but it's not the best for flying professionally. You've got, as a pilot, this is for reference. This is not for you to get your head down into, which, by the way, is illegal. You've got to keep line of sight. So when I'm flying, I'm watching my drone and I'll take a glance down. Watching drone, glance down. But this is made to get your head on down in here with these 4 sides. Now we have something, now this is done to decrease glare, but even when me looking down in here, I still see my face extremely clearly. So we've made something on ours called the Glare Buster, which is a better solution for killing glare and reflection if reflection is something that bothers you. A lot of people it doesn't bother. You're able to see through the reflection to your screen and not even notice it. Other people, they almost get fixated on the reflection. So that's something that happens. I think you could see what I'm talking about there. You got reflection coming up even with the 4 sides. Not a big deal to me. Reflection has never been an issue. It's more getting a nice bright screen in the environment that we're in. But like I said, we have a glare buster. The other thing is as you see here, I don't know, I guess this is made to hold this on. You can't clamp this and then put it on. You got to put it on your sunshade, and then this comes around, and I guess it tightens. Yeah, I guess you could tighten it. So get the square again. There you go. So that's it. The other thing is in a production environment, you got to have a rock solid solution. Gosh, I hate to do this, but this is, and I'm gonna do the same thing with ours, and a lot more violently, of course. But if you're bumped, well, there you go. So anyway, and this is stuff that happens on set. You're running around, you're moving quickly, you got to go. So let me now pull in our system and explain to you the difference and what you're paying for. Number one, again, made here in the USA. All the parts are created here. We have skilled artisans in the back putting these things together. They are, every one of them are made to exacting standards. And more than that, they work extremely well. So how does this work? Well, we've created a system that holds your tablet. So this little door comes down, you slide your tablet in, you close it up, and it's not going anywhere. So there you go. Then it's simply using our no-slip adapter. Now this is a Bigfoot mount. This is an option. It comes with what I said, the small claw, which adapts to your DJI bracket. So this is the bracket. You pull off the tray, and then you put this little piece on where the tray was, and it's not moving. It is rock solid. It fits very, very, very well. Machined to fit almost exactly. So that's what you get with our system when you purchase the no-slip mount. Okay. Now the iPad Mini, we have a version that you don't have to get the no-slip mount. It will fit in your tray. You can see we take this off, and then it has cut ends on the front and the back, which perfectly fit your tray and holds your tablet really, really well. We're also working on a version for this that for the iPad Airs up to the 9.7 version, where it'll do the same thing, where it'll be cut in and actually hold your tablet for people that don't need the no-slip mount. So we are working on that. But the 10.5 and the 12.9, you do have to have, and you want the no-slip mount. Okay. This is also an option with ours. It is a tray adapter. You can see it's in place here. It's simply, you take this off of you're familiar, but you take this off of your transmitter bracket, off of the one that come with your transmitter, your DJI drone. Take this off, you unscrew this, you slide this in, and then the bolt that actually comes with it, this has a different one currently, but the bolt that actually comes with it goes back in, holds this in place, and then you have a no-slip a great no-slip system. So this can be purchased on our store as well. That's everything that you get. That's a small claw no-slip adapter. And now the one that I have on here is the Bigfoot, and this works with, I probably need to tell you, this works with the Phantom 3, Phantom 4, Phantom 4 Pro, Inspire 1, the Phantom 3 Pro as well. So that works with this. The small claw adapter works with the Phantom 4, Phantom 4 Pro, and the Inspire 2. This does not work with the Inspire 2, and this does not work with any of the Phantom 3s. So if you've got a Phantom 3, you're going to have to get the combo that includes the Bigfoot adapter. So we got those on the website, and our store walks you through the process. So it'll say, you know, what drone are you flying, and then it'll give you the options for that, and then you pick the rest of the options, and it puts it into the cart for you for what you need. So anyway, just wanted to go through that real quick. Okay, so what makes ours different? Again, we've slid the tablet in, we've closed it up. Now, this is made, you know, it's really, really, really good. So I mean, it does an extremely good job. So you screw this on, and you are locked in place. Now I can put a lot of pressure on that, and I don't have to worry about it. So now we're pretty much set up to fly. It's just like that, and you're in. Now you have access to everything: your home button, your ambient temperature, or ambient light sensor, the volume buttons are accessible to you, as well as your on-off switch. So that's all there. Also, lightning connector. We make a little cut-in, nice little cut-in for you to get your lightning connector in. So that's it. So let's do, you know, the shake test. So that, extremely strong. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about somebody bumping it, knocking it over. It's not going to go. You're not going to have any problems with that. So you get hit like that, it's not an issue. It stays square. It doesn't come off the transmitter. I mean, what more can I say? So if you're looking for a professional sunshade, this is your choice. Now, this is the sizes that it comes in. It comes in for the iPad Mini 2, 3, and we also have an iPad Mini 4 version. We have it for the iPad Air, the iPad Air 2 and Air 3, the iPad 9.7 2017, the iPad 9.7 Pro, the iPad 10.5 Pro, the iPad 12.9 inch Pro. And you know, we got videos for all of that, so you guys can check it out. Also, check out just the quick comparison as far as how long it takes to put together compared to this system. The square test, the drop test, we got some other stuff for you. Just compare them so you can see the difference between a Master Series Mark II Sunshade by Industrial Rotor and one of the best options out there on the market today. Anyway, guys, thanks so much, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me by phone. You can get me by phone at the number at the bottom of the screen here, or just go to the website, fill out a contact form. We also have a chat forum where you can chat with us if you have any questions. We're usually on there between 9 and 5, Monday through Friday. I guess that's it. Thanks so much, and God bless you guys.